All right. There we go. Hey, technical difficulties. Hi, everyone. I'm Johnnyman, and welcome to SkyFactory. Yeah, my audio went all funny. Anyway, we are here. We're in skyblock. I love these skyblocks. So they've just kind of, what was it, a couple weeks ago, they redid, or they've been working on redoing the old original Skyblock One, and so this is the new old Skyblock One. So I thought we'd have some fun with it today. Show you some of the starting stuff, because as you can see, we are stuck on a tree, one little tree, and that's it. There's nothing else around us. Underneath the tree is one piece of dirt, and that's what we got. That's a skyblock. So we're going to dive right in. We're going to show you what we can do and just kind of go from there. All right, what do we get? Well, we start off with a book of world domination. Interesting. Materials in U and the task book. This first book doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, fine. We'll just kind of put that one away for now. This is probably the normal materials in U. Wood, stone, flint. Interesting. Okay, fine. That'll come into play. I'm guessing this pack probably has tinkers, so that's going to be some custom tools, all that kind of fun stuff. And the task book. Okay, here we go. So just general, read the book, use the arrows. Quick early game. Oh yeah, so we need to make a crook, because that's, yeah, I'll explain that in a minute. We get extra drops from the leaves, which we're going to need. We need to make barrels for composting the saplings. That's how we're going to get more dirt. Obviously the wood from the tree we'll be able to build out a platform. Oh, and they do have the silkworm, so yeah, we put a silkworm in a tree and it'll turn everything to when we harvest it, we'll get string, and then we can probably put the string into make wool. Sorry. And let's see. Oh yeah, so we're gonna have to sieve for sifting materials. Stones can be crafted. Okay. Oh, make a hammer cobble to gravel. Oh, and it's gonna be probably gravel to sand. When a barrel's filled with water, where it's dust. Okay. Cool. Well, so that's some of the early stuff. Fill the crucible, so that's normal stuff for modded, kind of. That's okay. So we got biomes. Dark Osto has been creating this. It's been kind of fun. Okay, so this pack is not like some mod packs where it has a dedicated progression or a legend, as it were, but they do give us just some general tasks to kind of nudge you in the right direction. So we'll kind of come back and take a look at some of those in a moment. Okay, so what do? We got one torch. Well, first thing we do is we've got to get down to the wood. So let's just pound a few of these. Let's get our first two pieces of wood. Now, we don't want to go too fast. That's going to give us everything we need, because we need to make a crafting table and then some sticks. And here's why. Because down at the bottom is one piece of dirt, and we need to continually grow trees. Now, if we don't get any more saplings, then we're kind of done. So the best way to guarantee that is you make yourself a crook, and these will probably be repairable, so it won't break if I'm not mistaken, but we'll have to see. So this, smacking the leaves, will give us a better yield or better return, and so hopefully we'll get at least a sapling, because that's what we need. Let's come down here. There we go. Okay, so as long as we got one sapling, and as you see, we're getting a bunch of saplings now, then we can continue, because once we destroy this tree right down to the bottom, we'll need to have at least a sapling, and we got 7, so that's pretty good. We're off to a good start. All right, let's reclaim our crafting table. And now we just destroy the tree down. Now we could try to get a few extra saplings, because you see the leaves are already starting to disappear on their own. And we missed that. That's fine. Okay, fine. So let's get down to the dirt. There we go. Okay. So I have to be careful. We'll see how many times I fall off. And I don't know if keep inventory is on for falling off. I guess we'll find that out. All right. So we want to just kind of expand our platform. I know I could probably make, you know what? We can make, let's make the most of this actually. There, look at that. We got 24. Let's get our crafting table back. Cool. Okay, so we're going to crouch so we don't fall off. And we'll just make a bigger platform. Whoops. Already we're making mistakes. Oh, well, that's fine. Hold on, you know what? Let's get this back. Gimme. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we're going to slowly expand out our platform as we get more and more trees. And two, if there's just any kind of natural leaf drop, having a bigger platform will catch those because the saplings are important, not only for growing trees, but we're going to need those to make more dirt. And that's one of the first things we'll probably get into because we want to have more trees growing. All right, so there we go. We're kind of stuck. So what do we do? Well, let's see. Can we get anything else? Hello. No. Oh, not you. Cool. Okay, so we can plant a sapling, and if we crouch, and is it crouching or is it running? Ah, see, running gives us growing powers. It's so cool. And I believe, does this have vein mine? Oh, thought it did. Maybe I just have the key mapped. Anyway, there is a way to. Oh, I might need a tool for that. Vein mine will let you. It will destroy all the similar stuff when you're mining, or at least up to a limit. And let's see. Do I have? Ah, we do right there. See, did them all, but it does use up the durability, and you can see we're getting low on the durability. This won't break, so we can repair it just by putting sticks up here, and then we're back to full again. So that's kind of cool. Hey, Bug Kirby, how's it going? Nice to see you. Okay, you know what? Let's just plop that there. We'll make more planks, and we want to go over here and zoop, just do this. We're going to need this because we want to expand out a bit more. So this is the important part, is making a platform big enough for you not to fall off. Because we're going to be making more and more stuff, expanding our base, lots of cool stuff. So let's just do this bit by bit here. Okay, and just a little bit more. We're going to go a little bit at a time. And again, we pop that down, and then if we run, we have instant growth. And again, so I'm holding down, the default map is the tilde key, so it's like kind of usually underneath the escape key. You hold that down when you mine, and it will gather all the like resources, or it'll gather all the leaves, and it'll use the durability on the crook. And you see that we got a nice easy harvest there. Now the same thing, so actually, oh, I can't do it now right now. I was gonna say, if I had an axe, you can't do that with your fists. You have to have a tool to do that. So all right, so let's just grab some of this. So most of the beginning part of this pack is growing the trees, breaking the trees, getting the saplings, and expanding your base until you can get to the point of making, and that's what we're about to do, is do we want the barrel? Is it the barrel we want? Hold on a second. I'm just trying to remember. Whoops. Yeah, the barrels, that's right. Okay, it was barrels. Oh, let's just convert those over because we've got enough saplings so I can show you. So That should do it. There we go. We can make ourselves a barrel. And you know what? Let's just put her down there. And what this does, if we load it up with saplings, one more, there we go. That will eventually turn to dirt, which is kind of cool. And it's what we need, right? So we're going to just expand this out. Eventually, we're going to have obviously multiple trees growing. And I'm probably going to put, let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll probably put a tree right here. So let's plan for a tree, another piece of dirt right there. Because with the trees touching, their canopies touching, it'll make it a lot easier to harvest stuff. And so, see, there you go. We got dirt. So you don't want to go too fast because you want to make sure you've got enough saplings to keep your trees growing. And you don't want to get rid of them all. And I believe it takes 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it takes 8 to make a piece of dirt. But we've got a piece of dirt. Means we can plant a second tree. Look at that. And so with them growing together, actually, there we go. This will probably deplete this before it gets all the leaves. Yeah, see? And just because I can, boop, gonna put that down. There we go. We got another piece of dirt. We are rocking and rolling. This is great. Okay, so what I should do now, just to make my life a little easier, is we're going to make ourselves an axe. And again, the axe will break, but it will be repairable. So again, I can hold the vein mine or the tilde key while I'm mining the tree, and all similar stuff gets destroyed with it, up to a limit. It can only go so far. Oh, we lost some wood over the edge. That's fine. So let's get some more, because we're just going to keep growing here. Okay, so we're going to crouch. Now, yes, we will want to make a bed. Now, our platform's not big enough, so I'm not too worried about the dark. It's not going to spawn any hostile mobs yet. But we are going to... let's see, 1, 2, 3, we'll go... Yeah, maybe we'll have these trees just a tad closer. We'll do a tree on either side here, coming out 3 instead. So let's plan for a tree there. Yeah, just like that. I think that's going to work. So we'll put that there. So we're going to make our platform up. We're going to plant a few more trees. Then we're going to get to some of the crazier, well, the beginning of the crazy stuff. Now this pack does have quite a bit to it, so it's just nice. You get to progress as you see fit. There we go. So that's a good start. We'll plant that. So again, we want to make sure we have saplings to do this. Don't want to fall through a hole. So I run. There we go. They're kind of touching. So that's cool. Oh, I didn't repair this, did I? Okay, so let's repair that. And let's see how many saplings we get out of this. Not too bad, not too bad. And now the crook so I didn't even get them all, and I have to repair the crook again. And look at that, we're at 42. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. We'll just keep going. This is great. Okay, let's get another piece of dirt on the go. Yeah, and we're going to probably do this quite a bit. We're going to need dirt for more than just expanding out, obviously, our trees. We're going to need dirt eventually for, like, farms and stuff like that, because we do need to feed ourselves. Now, we are getting apples, so that should keep us fed for the most part. Fingers crossed. So we'll just harvest the wood here. Again, we're holding down tilde key for the vein mine, which helps. And there we go. And bingo, we got another piece of dirt. So there we go. We got 4 trees going. Now, I will probably think about moving this stuff out of the way. Have the 4 trees just kind of all to themselves. And then at least we can run and around and grow them. So remember, we have growing power when we run. You saw the trees sparkle, so it makes some rapid growth. Now, I don't know if that's limited to just trees or if it's going to actually do crops as well. Rapid growing crops. But we will get to that point sooner than you think. Well, actually, maybe not sooner than you think, but we will get to that point. All right, let's do that. Do I want to do them all? Maybe not all. Okay, let's... And then we'll load these guys up, and then we'll move them. So we'll get a couple pieces of dirt coming out of that. So yeah, I'm going to move... Maybe we'll build out this way. We'll move all of our stuff out a little bit so we kind of have the beginnings of... kind of a home base, if you want to call it that. Just somewhere away from the trees. Whoops. So yeah, so right now we are kind of limited to the wood, the saplings, and making dirt, which again, still, it's not a bad idea. It's not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's get rid of you. Oops. Get our dirt. Okay, we're going to move this stuff out of the way. Thank you. Let's put... Put those there. Now I know I should probably... Because when you pull the dirt out of these barrels, it does kind of jump out a little bit. So it could go over the edge. So you know what? I'm just going to make another. We're going to do it eventually, so why not do it now? Okay, there. Cool, 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 cool. And then we'll just put down the crafting table there. All right, so let's do a little more harvesting here. And I've got a repair already. Doesn't take much. Oh my gosh. We will be able to upgrade this to stronger materials, I think. But the wood is fairly self-renewable, so it's kind of an easy way to do things. So let's just do this, and we got a bigger tree, so I'm going to have to pole up. Now, this is actually going to be a good example of where you've got to be careful. And look at that. The big trees are nice. We're going to get lots of resources out of them, but it does go through the durability on the tool quite quickly. And it's broken again already. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So let's just repair it again, and we'll get all those. Okay, so again, if I hold down tilde while I'm mining this, it'll do... Oh, it did them all. Okay, this is something to watch out for. We're on wood planks. Now, luckily these are oak planks as opposed to the oak slabs. But if I had started to build my floor out of oak slabs, and then I did the vein mine here on this oak slab, it would go and harvest all those oak slabs. And if those were oaks or oak wood, and if those were oak wood instead of slabs, it would start eating away my platform, and then you would be without somewhere to live. So it's not the best. But because we did do slabs, we're going to be fine. So we can harvest this. Then we come down. Now, again, it is a fall damage height, so you might not want to do that. You might want to just do a little bit at a time. But remember, if we'd done... Oh, now my axe broke. If we had done oak wood... Oh, sorry, that's right. The axe needs... the blocks. If we'd done blocks instead of slabs, we could have been in for trouble. Oh, let's just get those. So we'll clean up a little bit, and then we will show you what we got to do next. Now we're kind of ready for what's next. kind of not. And I think I'm only going to do it for one tree because I want, oh, look at all the trees we got. You know what? I think we're going to do a couple more barrels. We've got a lot of saplings. As you see, we've also been getting a lot of silkworms. Now we can eventually cook those for food. Yum, yum. But, like I say, we're going to have enough apples. I don't know that we'll have to worry about that. So, anyway. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. We've got saplings like crazy, so might as well load this up. Because, again, we need dirt. We need it for a lot of things, and I'm about to show you eventually what we need it for. All right, so we've got a tree here. All great. We're going to take one silkworm and infect the tree. Okay, now it's going to spread. So while that's doing that, you know what? We do need to be somewhat organized, don't you think? Somewhere where I can put extra stuff, like these guys. I'll put the books. I don't want to lose the books. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. So I'm going to, oh, and see that? See, it shot 2 out. So we lost a piece of dirt. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I never would have thought it gone that far. Oh well. That's okay. Well, we can recover from that. There we go. So, as you see, the silkworm are infecting the tree. It is spitting its webs all through the tree. And we want to do this. Want to let it get all the tree converted because... There we go. Now let's harvest it all. Okay, so... You notice how there's still a couple blocks. So if I had gone and if I plant another tree and it grew there quick enough to touch those, it would continue to spread. So if you don't want to get more string from this, because you see, look at that one tree. What I got 2 stacks, almost 3 stacks worth of string. It's crazy. So yeah, if I don't want it to happen again, I just have to break these. There we go. Because yeah, just having one of those little leaf blocks that are infected are enough to contaminate the next tree. And again, I'm glad I didn't get rid of all of my saplings. Let those grow. And that's kind of why we'll just kind of put some over here, just so they're out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to waste them. Don't want to ruin them. And... I need 1 sapling, it looks like. I didn't fill this up. There we go. Okay, so what can we do with the string? Well, we can make wool, which is one thing we want, because now we can make ourselves our nice comfy bed, so at least we can sleep through the night. There we go. So that's good. Well, the next thing we can do with that, and this is going to come in just a second, we can make a string mesh. And why would we want a string mesh? Well, I'm going to show you. Because if we want to start progressing and getting other resources, and in particular, I'm talking like we want to get cobble, we want to get gravel, we want to get sand, and we want to get those things. But to get those things, we need to sift the dirt. Well, so that means we have to keep chopping trees to make dirt. That's great, but how do we sift the dirt? Well, remember, we were reading the book, and it said right here we need to make a sieve. And so what we'll do is we'll actually make... We'll make 4. And this is what we're going to do with these. This is pretty cool. Because the more you have, the faster this is going to go, because they will all work together. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. So we put a mesh on there. So this is, we'll be putting dirt in here, and we'll be like shaking it, and that'll sift the dirt. And then what we're going to be left with is going to be things that we can use to make other resources and materials. So but we need dirt first. Oh, and I got to repair the crook again. So let's just go through and repair the crook. Let's gather up these resources. Oh, and I got to repair the crook again. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make these patterns. These are for tinkers, but they're also for something else. I'm about to show you that. We're going to make a crafting table. You know what? We're going to make 2. Because I want to make repairing stuff easy. So if we put that there, we get a crafting station. Now what a crafting station does is when you put items in it, they stay in it. See? And so now if we want to come up and repair, I can throw the crook in there, pull it down, and it's just a nice, easy repair. And I can do the same. And then this will be how we repair our axe. So that works. Cool, cool, cool. It's because we're going to be doing this a lot, and it's just nice to speed the process up. I don't have to keep manually coming over here and doing it. Okay, what do we get? Boom, boom, boom. We get all this. Let's chop our trees down. Clear this out. We'll plant some more, and I don't know that, well, I don't know that we need more than 4 trees, to be honest. Well, it might make things go faster, but yeah, who knows. Anyways, we do want to make sure that we replant first. Always replant before you do anything, or else you could run out of saplings and then you'll be stuck. So we'll fill these up, make some dirt, and we can make that one there. You know what, we'll put that one back. And you can see we will not need to make string again for a little while. The silkworms really do a number, and we get a lot of stuff out of that. So that's not so bad. We are building up a good supply of wood, so that's helpful. And you'll see here, actually, like you can make saplings, but that's so far out from where we are. So if you do run out of saplings, unfortunately, you'll be kind of stuck. So I probably will expand this platform out again a little bit because we are kind of confined here with the trees, and I'd like to have a little bit of room to run on the sides. So that's going to be something we do down the road. But again, here we go. Our crook is broken, so we can throw it on the table, grab it, it's all repaired, and then we're good to go again. We got to repair it again. Like I say, you're going to have to get used to that. It's a lot of just doing that. So we can now clean up our trees. Then we will probably expand the platform just a little bit. There we go. And remember, always plant. Plant first. Let's repair the axe. Repair the... Oops, we can't repair the crook in that one. I was going, why is it not repairing? Because I'm not in the right one. That's why. There we go. And as we ran around, as you remember, our running gives us magical grow powers, so that's kind of cool. Oops. I didn't want to do that. We inadvertently made a oak bundled log. Odd. What can we do with that? I misclicked and we made a oak bundled log. Okay. And it's not used anywhere. Interesting. Well, there goes a bunch of wood. Whoops. Ah, well, that's fine. I just wanted to make some more slabs so we can expand out. So let's just do a little more expansion here. I just want room to run around the trees to be able to make them grow without the risk of having to try to dodge or get pushed out as they grow by the leaves, and that would not be good. So I can come out, maybe we come out another one here. Sure. That works. And then I'm going to show you how we start progressing to get other resources. But it's all, most of it is hinged on dirt. So we do have to keep this cycle going to make dirt until we get to the point where we can make a cobble generator. Because basically what we're going to be doing is making dirt to sift it to get little stone pebbles, and then those stone pebbles we can combine to actually make cobblestone. And then from there, we can obviously use the cobblestone, or we can make a hammer and crush it down to gravel. So then that's a way of getting some flint, or we can crush it again to get some sand, or we can crush it again to get some dust. And why would we want to do that? Well, I'll show you in just a second here. There we go. So our platform's a little bit bigger. That's great. You know what? Oh, almost time to sleep. I left a little spot. Always crouch because I'm going to fall off. I know I'm going to fall off. Whether keep inventories on or not. So we're always going to have these silkworms, so I don't want to pollute my inventory with that. All right, let's sleep. Get back to daytime. All right. So here's what we're going to be doing. We got trees planted. You always want to be getting this dirt going because, like I say, we need to get to the point where we can get a cobble gen. Oh, I didn't have enough saplings. Okay. But how do we do that? Well, you use these sieves, and the more you have, I think it'll go up to a 3x3, but you know, the 2x2 is enough. So if I click on it, it's going to load it. See, it took 4 dirt out. And now, as long as I keep hitting it, you see that we're shaking it and sifting out all the good stuff. And so we get a lot of interesting stuff. So we'll just keep doing this. There we go. All right. So what did we get? Well, look, we got basalt pebbles. We got andesite. We got diorite. Oh, we got some other saplings. Birch. We got oak seed, flax seed, potato seed, pumpkin seed. So we're getting some seeds for crops and things. So that's good. Wheat seed. A forest sapling. Oh, another tree. Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. We got grass seed. We got a spruce seed. So we're getting seeds for a bunch of the different trees, which is kind of cool. Diorite pebbles, stone pebble. That's what we really wanted. Granite and blackstone. So you can see that there's a lot of different stone materials that are coming out of that dirt. Well, what do we do? Well, if you take these pebbles and combine them, we get cobblestone, which is fabulous. Now, what I want to show you. So if we take a look at this, take a look at the sieve. So if we sift different materials, you see that we get different things from those materials. So what does that mean? Well, as you saw, when we sifted dirt, we could get all this kind of stuff. We could get different seeds, grass seeds. We can get rock bits, which is kind of cool. If we sift gravel, look what we can get. So this is where you start getting iron or resource bits for metals. So that's kind of cool, right? So we can get 20% chance to get some iron bits. We can get nickel, lead, tin. And remember, this is from gravel, but we can also get emeralds. We could get diamonds, gold, copper. And so you would then put these together to make a chunk, which then you could smelt to make an ingot. So this is how we get, this is how we start getting some of our other resources. So that's all coming from sifting the dirt to get the stone pebbles, combining the stone pebbles into cobble. But then you're going to say, how do we get gravel? Well, if you remember, I said we got to make a hammer. And I think there's my hammer. So what do? Well, same sort of thing. We'll put our cobble down. As long as it's touching. And we can do the vein mine. So I'm holding the tilde key again with a hammer. Smash that cobble. Oops, didn't mean to throw the hammer. And see, now we've got gravel. And now we could throw the gravel in the sieve. Where's gravel? There we go. And we could get a chance of getting these. So you see the big one really is iron. We're going to need iron for so much to upgrade tools. We're going to need it for just everything. It's just kind of your normal Minecraft progression. You want to get the good stuff, right? You want iron. Now the chance of getting diamond is kind of nice, and some emeralds would be kind of cool too. But if we put the gravel down and we do the same thing, we bash the gravel with a hammer, we will make sand. And take a look, we get different stuff from sand. Now we're still getting some of the trace iron ore and all that kind of stuff. And it's about the same 20% chance. So still the same chance, but we can start getting other stuff. We can get some bitumen. We can get prismarine, sugarcane seed, more prismarine, prosperity shard. So that's kind of cool, right? But you can go even further. If you put the sand down and take the hammer to the sand, you can make dust. And look what we can get from dust. We can get blaze. We don't have to go to the nether. Well, we might have to for other stuff, but a way of getting some blaze powder, which is great. We get some bone meal. We can even get glowstone dust, gunpowder, redstone dust, and that's all from dust. So that's why we want to get to the point where we can make a cobble generator, because then we don't have to keep making dirt to sift the stones to make the cobble. We can just get the cobblestone, bash the cobblestone down, and go from there, whether we want to go gravel, because again, each of those was giving us slightly different things, right? This sand is more kind of, looks like it's more tuned to prismarine, so ocean type stuff. Dust, we're getting some of these better powders, so like blaze powder, bone meal, glowstone, redstone. That's kind of cool. And gravel is kind of giving us our minerals. So we can get lapis, we can get diamond, we can get emerald. And there's a bunch of other stuff that gonna come in with what else is in this pack. So there's lots of uses for that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. And like I say, you could go 3x3, I think, and then but it would do it like it would do 9 pieces at a time. But I find the 2x2 works out fairly well. Yeah, we want to get to the point of getting cobble, because let's just show you. So actually, to get to cobble, we need lava, right? To get a cobble gen, and there we go. So we can make lava in a fired crucible. We can put a torch underneath that and fill it with stone or cobblestone, I think. Yeah, see? So you can put cobblestone in a fired crucible and you'll eventually make lava. Okay, that's good, because we know we need lava, we need water for a basic cobble gen, so that's pretty good. But how do we get a fired crucible? Well, we need to make an unfired crucible. Okay, and then we just put that in a furnace, which we now can make. We have cobble, so we can make a furnace, which is great because that lets us now make torches, lets us cook foods and things like that. So that's progress, right? That's progress. And what do we do? Yeah, sorry, unfired crucible. So how do we make that? Well, we need to make porcelain clay. How do we make porcelain clay? Oh, bone meal, which now we know we get from dust. So we have to go through bashing down the cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to dust to start getting some bone meal. Okay. Clay. Well, how do we get a clay ball? Well, a clay ball is from clay. How do we get clay? Well, clay can go in a barrel that's filled with water to make dust. Or we take dust in the water and that'll make clay. but it's not these. Actually, it says it says a barrel, which actually is wrong. Where's just water? There we go. Ah, sorry. They've got it wrong. And I'll tell you why they've got it wrong. Because if we make an oak crucible. Oh, we need oak wood for that. Let's chop down some trees. Yeah, it looks like they've got it wrong. We need to make water. Because how are we going to make clay? Right? We have to throw dust in water, but where do we get the water? Well, guess what? Our saplings come to the rescue. They just have to be used a different way, and that's what I just want to show you. But to do that, I needed some oak logs, because what we're about to make is going to use the logs. There we go. We'll grab that. Okay. What we need to do is actually we need to make this oak crucible, and we'll, you know what, we'll make 2. So these guys, you know what, we're just gonna put them here. These guys, if we load this up with saplings, they will convert this into liquid. They'll kind of, you know, smush. Think of it as you're smushing the leaves, you're squeezing out all the water that might be in those saplings. Now, again, we've got to be careful not to use up our saplings. Get those planted first, because you see it's one full, like if you load up once, it's not going to be enough to fill it completely. You'll see that once the solid volume turns into liquid volume, I'll be able to add more saplings to kind of slowly keep adding to it to eventually get enough to have a full, you know, if you had a metal bucket, which we know we can eventually do. We got to sleep here. But for the time being, we have to work towards that crucible, which means we need clay. But that's just the beginning. There we go. So you can see it's still converting, but our fluid volume isn't quite at a, you know, at 1,000, which is like I think it's like 1,000 millibuckets or whatever the units are. So, well, we'll just keep doing this. Oh yeah, I wanted to try these other trees. I want to see. We got, when we did the sifting, we got some other saplings. Oh, we got to repair again, which is fine. Just means there's lots of leaves. There we go. Again, hold down the tilde key to do the quick harvest, or the vein mine as it gets called. Grab those. There we go. Cool. How are we doing here? Okay, so see, we're at 700. Each tree looks like it's adding, each sapling is adding a 100. So it looks like it takes 10 saplings to make water, 8 saplings to make dirt. So we'll just kind of fill this up. No, I won't do the rest. So we'll have some water. Well, remember, I will, here, let me just, there, I'll do those. So if we bash this gravel down, we get sand. I'm just going to keep 4 back. And then if we bash the sand down, we now have dust. And if we add dust to the water, bloop, bloop, we get clay. Now we'll come back to the clay in just a moment. Actually, we'll put our dust away for now. So we've got a little bit of gravel. Let's take our chances with these 4 gravel and see what other stuff we can get. Ooh, look. We got lucky. We got a diamond. Now we didn't get much else, so it's kind of a low yield, but we got a diamond. That's not so bad. I'll take that. Thank you very much. That's great. Oh yeah, this is what I want to see. I want to see what these forest saplings. Whoa! I was running, so it grew right away. So you watch. I'll do the running, and you'll see it sparkle. See sparkle, and then boom, it grows. And yeah, so it can knock you. That's kind of why I wanted a buffer around it. Okay, well, do these yield better? Give me more. Holy. Okay. So those two small trees gave me 20 saplings. We'll plant those, and I'm assuming every sapling. Yeah, okay. So a sapling is a sapling when it comes to making stuff. So there we go. Cool. Well, let's sparkle. Sparkle, grow trees, grow and grow. Nice. Oh, we got to repair. See, remember what I said? There's going to be lots of repairing the crook and the axe. So it's kind of good to have the crafting station so you don't have to keep doing the repair in your inventory. Ooh, we got a repair already. Grab that. Not too bad. We're getting lots of look at that. We got 23, 37. Wow. It's giving us a lot of saplings. Maybe these are better than the oak trees? I'm not sure. Almost seems like it. Okay, well, we'll do our usual. Make sure we plant. You know what? And we're going to put some away for safekeeping, just in case. And knowing that we're going to need dirt to get the rock bits, to get cobblestone, to get. And you're still converting over. I think it's probably worth just having some water on hand. We can eventually make an infinite water supply, but again, we don't have a bucket because we don't have iron. So yeah. But I think we should think about making a furnace. It's probably a wise idea. So grow. Thank you. Okay, so we were looking at the Unfired Crucible. So to get a clay ball, we need to make this grinder, which is what I'm getting to. So, but first we had to make clay. And so we knew that, see, it's not barrels. It's supposed to be the crucibles. Wonder if they know that. That's got a little bug there. But anyway, so that makes our clay. But remember, we need clay balls, and the only way we can do that is we got to make a grinder. Okay, well, to make a grinder, we need smooth stone. So we need cobblestone. We need to fire it, and then fire it again. But we need an iron nugget. So we have to do this sifting to get some iron. To make an iron, get the little iron bits to make an iron clump, so we can smelt that to get an iron ingot, and then we can break that into little iron nuggets. It's just a progression. So so that's why you are stuck for the first little bit just doing what we're doing right now. Harvesting the leaves for the saplings to make dirt so that we can sift the dirt to get the rock bits so that we can make cobble, so we can bash the cobble down and hopefully start getting some metal deposits, like namely iron. That's going to be our big one. But we also need the cobble to make a furnace. We need the cobble to smelt in the furnace to make the smooth stone, to then make the grinder. And all this is so that we can make lava, so that we can eventually make a cobble gen. And actually, now that I say that, hold on a second here. Oh, yeah, they do have cobble generators. Okay, so the logs, that's great. Redstone, we know that if we sift dust, we can get redstone. So we get yet another reason why we want to make cobble, the gravel, the sand, the dust. So again, a bit of a grind. The water and the lava, we would need iron. But through that sifting of all the stuff, we would hopefully get enough iron that we could maybe make 2 buckets. So then if we could make a cobble gen, we don't have to do it the old-fashioned way with a stream of water and a stream of lava coming and you harvest it. But I actually think we need to make both. Yeah, create a cobble with lava and water. So that's the old school. And then the automating is that, oh, hey, we've done this. And we've done this. Okay, so the barrel will collect rainwater, but the recipe says that you can turn dust into it. Oh, maybe you can, but it's a crucible. But we did that. Whoa, some of these are some crazy stuff. Interesting. Okay, well, what are we gonna do here? We need cobble. So we're going to take our dirt and hopefully we get lots of stone pebbles. We had 2 more. There we go. The other stones will come in handy later, like granite, basalt, blackstone. It's really the stone that we need. And I probably want to make some different storage for all the different seeds. You definitely want to stay organized with storage. Oh, hey, we didn't plant. That's not good. And there we go. Just like that. So we'll make some more dirt. Because we know we want to make a cobble gen. If we want to make a cobble, if we want to make this cobble gen, not only do we need the iron, but we need the redstone, and that's going to come from dust. Yeah. But we need a furnace first. And there's our cobble, just enough to make a furnace. So we've got ourselves a furnace. We'll probably be moving things around just to make the base a little bit prettier, but right now it will do the trick. Okay, well, I'm just trying to see if we can get to the point, which I don't know that we will, of making the crucible. So we'd have to make the grinder, so we'd need yeah, so we'll need cobble to smelt, double smelt for the smooth stone. We'll have to sift to get iron bits so that we can make the grinder. to grind the clay to get the correct clay balls, so we can actually. So it's always a nice chain reaction of things, isn't it? And we'll just run out here. We're a little low on saplings, so we're just gonna do a couple rounds of this. Oh, we got to repair. Come around here. Clean up our mess. It's not really a mess. Hey, Lunar Moon Dust, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. Okay, we get all those, and remember, ooh, we're now up to 45. That's cool. So let's replant. The other thing too is we can make a few more torches just to kind of light the place up a little bit, which is kind of nice. Okay, yes, let's. We got saplings planted. Let's make some more dirt. There we go. So grow, grow, grow. Thank you. And here we go. Might as well repair this while we're waiting. Oh, and the crook is broken already. So you can see what I mean about the advantages of using the crafting stations just to hold on to the resources. It makes the repair job a whole lot faster. We are going to have to grab something to eat. Let's get these last leaves. There we go. And as I said before, the platform's not big enough that we have to worry about creepy crawlies spawning at night, but eventually we will be adding a whole bunch more to the platform and growing and expanding and all that kind of fun stuff. So it's probably just worthwhile putting some precautionary torches down so there's no surprises. And then now we'll sleep. What mods do I plan to use from in the mod pack? I don't know. We're just going to take it as we go. I know it's got some Tinker stuff. It's got some we're already using the Exnalio stuff. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. We'll just kind of see where we go with it. I do want to get into the storage. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're just gonna see how we go. Have you been playing this or the new one? Have you played the new one? You played the old one? Do you like the Sky Factories, the Sky Blocks? I think they're great. I have a lot of fun with them. But what do you think? Okay, let's make some more. Oh, hold on. I don't want to. I should harvest, then plant, then convert to dirt. Yeah, storage, the refined storage is probably going to be one of the first things, is my guess, because it's going to get a little daunting with all the stuff. Oh, gotta be careful. You run too quickly and those trees clip you in the head. All right, we can load these up now. Project E, I don't think so. Just give me a second here. I'll check. Again, this is kind of a somewhat faithful reproduction of the original. No Project E. Industrial Foregoing. But I am definitely, I think this has got, yeah, so we do have refined storage. So eventually we will get to the refined storage system, but I think it's got, yeah, so we got drawers and drawer controllers. So that's probably what we're going to start off with, because I think the demands for the higher ones are going to be a little out of reach. Just have to kind of grow with the pack. Okay, so just got to keep repairing this. Like I say, I just want to get to the point of seeing if Oops. If we can get lucky and get just enough iron to be able to make the grinder. Witchcraft? No, I don't think so. That's Nilo Sequentia. That's... Yeah, I don't think so. Has a bit of Botania, I think. That's just stock. We got some tinkers, so we'll be able to. We'll have some tinker tools and armor and stuff. So that's kind of cool. It's got some cyclic stuff. So that's neat to look forward to. Oh, you saw something similar to one from the menu. Okay. Yeah, there's probably some shared or very similar looking stuff. But yeah, I don't think it has witchcraft. Not that I know of. Okay, let's clean up here. We're gonna get to. I'm just gonna see. I just want to make a bunch of dirt. I want to see if we can get lucky with our iron, and we'll sift gravel because that will also give us. Oh, what am I looking for from the gravel? Yeah, oh yes. If we sift gravel, we have iron chance, but then we have a chance at the diamond stuff. But we may want to go to right to the dust. Because we will need redstone eventually. Oh, and we do need the bone meal. So maybe we'll have to do dust. But we've got a lot of saplings, so that's kind of cool. Whoa, sir. Kindly keep your trees to yourself. My goodness. Okay, let's just get a bit more, and then we'll do some sifting, see how many pebbles we can get, see how much cobble we can get, and cross our fingers that we get lucky. We're only at 4. Wow, and these trees, like, we are making lots of wood. Oh yeah, we don't need these. We can cook them for food, but we're doing fine for apples, so I'm not so concerned. All right. Okay, fingers crossed, chat. We want to have lots of pebbles. Lots of pebbles here. Stone pebbles, not the other ones. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to make separate storage for some of the seed stuff. We're going to be overloaded before we know it. Granite. 57 stone. That's not too bad. Not too bad. So let's... Okay, it's only 14. Oh, it's such a grind. All right. So I think we're going to take this all the way down to dust, is what I think. So there's our gravel. So we do the same thing for gravel, just make sure it's all touching. And let's bash the gravel down to sand. Hey, sir, how rude. And then now... And now we'll bash the sand down to dust. Perfect. Oh, we had some extra in here, didn't we? I'll use it. Okay. Fingers crossed. We want lots of iron return. Now, all of gravel, sand, and dust all have a 20% chance for iron deposits. So it doesn't really matter. But the sand will also... the sand will also give us bone meal, which we need. Redstone, which we will need later. And actually some blaze powder. So that's not too bad. But see... there we go. So iron is a 20% chance there. And with sand, the iron's 20%. And if we just stick with gravel, the iron is also 20%. So either way, we're good to go. Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, we got a little bit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Well, we got some Oh, I guess I can put some of these away. We got some glowstone. We got a blaze. Nice. Ooh, iron ore piece. 8. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We got some gold. We got redstone. We got gunpowder. We got bone meal. We're going to need a bit more, so we're going to have to do this again. Copper. Ooh, this is perfect because these 8 will turn into 2 chunks. And those 2 chunks will turn into 2 ingots. So that's going to give us iron ingots to make iron nuggets. So we need more dirt for cobble or for stone bits for cobble because we need 8. What do we need again? 7 pieces. 7 pieces of cobble because we're trying to make that grinder. The grinder is going to let us make the clay balls, which then will let us make the porcelain clay, which then let us make the it's all the quest to make some lava, so that we're halfway or a little more than halfway to making a old-fashioned cobble gen. We'll need more iron. We'll have to go through this whole process quite a bit to get more iron if we want to get the automated cobble gen going. But so there we go. 2 iron ingots, and we do have to sacrifice one of them because we do need nuggets. Oh, I have a piece of cobble in there. Nice. All right, so let's get rid of the trees. There we go. Replant. Remember, always replant. Like these trees, almost seems like they give more saplings. So we're just going to stick with those for now. There we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we need more. Oh, grow, grow, my pretties, grow. There we go. Now, give me, give me, give me. Ooh, gotta go repair. Fix this again. Like I say, I'm just trying to get enough so we can make enough dirt to get 7, did I say 7 pieces of cobble? I think I did 7 pieces of cobble, and then we can make the grinder. And we can be kind of halfway there. Oh, axe is broken. Well, we throw that on there to fix the axe. Always remember to plant first. We'll grab a nap. Okay, oh, you didn't grow. Hello, grow, grow. There we go. Okay, so they're all growing. I can put these in. And we'll see if I have enough. Okay, we want lots of stone pebbles. Lots of stone pebbles. Okay, and the winner is 41. Which gives us our 10, which is great. There we go. We'll start those going. Let's put the rest of these away. Yeah, we're going to have to make separate storage for all this. I'm probably going to move things around. Just going to lay things out a little bit better. But that's the intention. We'll let that go. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, I'll get that so that we are going to be in a good spot to make the grinder, meaning we can make the clay balls. But then we're going to have to make a bunch more dust because we need bone meal. We are a little short on the required bone meal to make the porcelain, so we make the fired crucible so that we can actually start to make some lava. And then that'll be an old school cobble gen, but we're probably going to want extra cobble to put it in because, well, with our place being all wood, we don't want any stray sparks burning our place down, that's for sure. So let's plant again. Okay, and we'll put that back in. Okay, grow, grow, grow. We run around with our magical growing. There we go. And we're broken again. Remember what I said, get used to it. It's a lot of repairing and harvesting until we can get some sort of automation going for some of this stuff. I really wish this had hopping bonsais. That would made things so much easier. But that's probably why it doesn't have hopping bonsais. It makes things too easy. Okay, we'll grab all this. And then we'll just get some more dirt going. Because we know we're going to need it for dust. How are we doing? Oh, we're almost ready. We are almost ready. Boom, there's our smooth stone. So, from this, we can make that. We put our iron nugget in there. And now we have our grinder. Now the thing is, sure, we'll put the grinder there. In order to operate the grinder, we need to make a handle, which also takes a nugget and then some sticks. So that's easy enough to do. We go back here. We do have a nugget. Stick, so there we go. Let's put some of this stuff away. We can now take our clay, because this... There we go. We put our clay in there, and now we just have to manually grind things away. Wait for it. There we go. One of them is done. And I believe each block is going to give us 4 clay balls, which is exactly what we need. There we go. There's our 8 clay balls. So if we now take a look at... We need porcelain clay. Porcelain clay is clay balls and bone meal. We have the clay balls. But do we have... We only have 3. So we have to go through this process to get the dirt down to dust and hope that we can get more bone meal. So trying to get this fired crucible done before we wrap up for this session. So we'll take our chances. We'll get a little bit more dirt. And let's see. Fine, let's sift this. Hope for lots of stone pebbles. Okay, so we have 3 stone pebbles there. So seed, seed, seed. Let's get rid of all the seeds. And basalt, granite. Yeah, there's lots of residue being made. Okay. What do we get? We've got 12 pieces. Okay, well. There's a chance. There's a chance. So we bash that down to gravel first. Fingers crossed, chat. Okay, then we bash the sand down to dust. Oh. Okay. We need bone meal. Think bone meal. Lots and lots of bone meal. And we didn't get enough. Although we got some gold, we got some tin, we got more iron, and we got a little bit of copper. Oh, we also got we got gunpowder. We got a little bit of everything, didn't we? But we're 3 short. So yeah, so this is what we would do: is we would have to go 8 and 8. So we need 3 more so that we can make the 3 more porcelain clay. Then we put them into U, and then we put that in a furnace. Oops. And then we would have a fired crucible, which then we could put a torch underneath and put cobble in it, and that'll make lava. So I think we're going to wrap up there. I may just move things around a little bit and see if we can't progress somewhat. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there and work towards getting some more cobble, to get more gravel, to get more iron bits, to get buckets, and so on and so on and so on. But anyway, so that's the that's your kind of your starting path for Skyblock 1. That's Modpack. All right, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like seeing the initial progression for SkyFactory 1. It's a great skyblock, lots of fun. And we're going to continue on and see what else we've got and how we can progress in the future. So thanks for coming by. I appreciate that. If you're new here, hit subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the community, and we look forward to seeing everybody again real soon. Bye, everyone.